Hello, what's up, and welcome back to Chattery, where, that's right, this is a black screen, and that's mainly because my setup has, it has been through some technical issues, which I will not discuss, but at this point of time, because, reasons, maybe in the near future, or late future, I'll discuss it, but not right now. Anyways, this Chattery, I am going to be discussing the Game Awards. The Game Awards was announced on December 7th, 2023, for 2023 Game Awards, obviously, and there's a lot of things I have to say about it. I have a whole list of notes to what my thoughts and opinions are on it. Starting off with Voice Actor Awards. Oh boy, people are mad at Voice Actor Awards. So, for those of you who don't know, I think his name was Neil something. Basically, he was a Baldur's Gate 3 voice actor. He played, I think, an elf in it, and he won Game of the Year voice actor award. And people are saying it should have went to Yuri Lowenthal, which played Spider-Man in Spider-Man 2, or sorry, Marvel's Spider-Man 2. And to be honest, I haven't seen any Baldur's Gate gameplay, but I have seen Spider-Man gameplay, being the whole story. But I can't really make an opinion on this because again I haven't seen Baldur's Gate 3 voice actor in his actual role doing his thing. But so yeah, I do feel like Yuri Lowenthal did. He did an amazing job. I've seen all the gameplay of Spider-Man 2. He did such a brilliant job, especially when he was in his symbiote suit and in the anti-venom, just like, and then also just his regular voice, and then just like, yeah, his overall thing he did in Spider-Man 2, it felt such great voice acting. I completely forgot it was actually a voice actor now, but I don't know. Will I feel that same way if I watch Baldur's Gate 3? I have no idea, but yeah. Moving on to the actual Game of the Year awards, starting off a bit fast right now. Game of the Year went to Baldur's Gate 3, and oh boy, oh my, people are outraged that it wasn't Spider-Man 2, or it wasn't, actually no, that's really it actually. People are outraged that it wasn't Spider-Man 2, or it wasn't Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, and personally, again, I haven't played Baldur's Gate 3, so I don't really know, but I have seen small clips of gameplay. I'm not really sure what I think about it because it is like Dungeons and Dragons based. It's like fantasy world. I mean, maybe the story's really cool, and I'm just again haven't seen much of Baldur's Gate 3. Did I think Spider-Man 2 deserved to win it? I did vote for it in the Game of the Year awards, but looking back, did I think it really deserved it? I think over Baldur's Gate 3, I'm not mad at Baldur's Gate 1. Because again, I haven't played it. It's probably really good, and I've heard people say it's a game of the decade, which I think is a long shot. But I mean, if that's what they think, that's what they think. I'm not mad that Baldur's Gate 1, but am I disappointed that Spider-Man 2 didn't win a single award? That I'm annoyed about. Spider-Man 2, I've seen the whole gameplay, and I thought it was great. I thought it was amazing, and I think it should have at least deserved a good award. It should have at least deserved one reward. One reward or two, just give it that, and that's it. Obviously, I know they can't really force rewards on things, because again, it's down to a voting system, and all that kind of stuff, but yeah. Moving on to Best Fighting Game. Oh god, Street Fighter 6 won Best Fighting Game of the Year. Personally, I think it should be Mortal Kombat 1. Mortal Kombat 1 is so good. From the moments of Johnny Cage, from the moments where you see Omni-Man's combos, and just having that combination of seriousness with humor. I know it's voted for Best Fighting Game, but the way that the fighting game brings all those elements in, I think it's amazing, and I think Mortal Kombat 1 should have beaten Street Fighter 6, but that's only my opinion, and at the end of the day, I have to remember that it's down to a voting system, not just me. So, I think Street Fighter? No, yeah. Maybe Street Fighter 6 did deserve it because I mean, like always, I haven't seen much Street Fighter 6. I've seen the old games, like the ones that I saw in the arcade machines. Have I seen the new one? No, so I can't really say much about it. But I've seen a lot more come out one than Street Fighter 6. I feel like it's been a bit more famous. Is that if that's the right word? But I mean, who knows? Maybe that's just not me expanding my gaming vocabulary. Who knows? Hi-Fi Rush was nominated for best audio design. I think it was. It was either that or audio and score. Actually, no. I think it was audio design. I think, but yeah, Hi-Fi Rush being a sound-based game, I do think it deserves a audio award because it does seem really good, and I think I heard someone say that it should have been a nominee for Game of the Year, which I think is. I mean, I've seen its art style. It does look very good. It's like that 3D art style that really like a bunch of outlines. I think, and it's like, I think it is definitely very good. Again, haven't played it, haven't seen much gameplay, but I have seen screenshots. So I think it is. I definitely think it is good. I definitely think it is good. Moving on to Starfield and Hogwarts Legacy, people were saying that it should have been nominated for Game of the Year. Personally, I don't think they should be nominated for Game of the Year because one, Starfield was built up so much. It was built up so much. And I do think it is a good game, but after what it was hyped up for, so much exploration to just be like a fast travel game. Well, at least that's what I've seen at least. Again, I haven't played it because I'm still on old gen, and Starfield is new gen. So I haven't played it, but I've seen gameplay of it. It looks good. I think its visuals are good for its game. It's also a Bethesda game, so it's single player, but multiplayer I've heard would be really good for it. But again, you can't really do that because it's Bethesda. I think at least no, Bethesda's released multiplayer games. I'm getting a bit off topic, but I think it doesn't. I think it's a good game, maybe even a great game, but I haven't played it, and also, but I don't think it's Game of the Year worthy. But I know it was also nominated for a Game of the Year award, being I think, what was it again? I forgot what it is now. Oh God, I don't know. Anyways, also Hogwarts Legacy, I've seen it. It looks great. It looks amazing. There are a few flaws with it, mainly being that Azkaban isn't really a playable location that much. But it is a great game, Hogwarts Legacy. But I don't, again, just like with Starfield, I don't think it's Game of the Year worthy. It's definitely not Game of the Year worthy. Going back to the Game of the Year. Spider-Man fans are annoyed that it didn't win, but looking at statistics, Spider-Man 2 sold 5 million copies compared to Baldur's Gate 3, which sold 20 million. That's like 4 times its selling copies. And I feel like people have to remember that it's not just the community, their community that is voting. It's also other communities, and it's like a whole gaming world that's been voting for this, and not just a community. And I've heard people say that it's rigged. It was like set up from the beginning. I don't think so, because if it was rigged, we would have known. We would have known if it was rigged, because it's such a big thing. The Game Awards. It's such a giant, massive event that if it was rigged, it would have been leaked at least once. It would have been shown already. It would have been like it wouldn't have been. It just would have been seen to us already. So I think that theory that people are saying just because they're mad that a game didn't win, I think is stupid. I think it's just dumb how they're saying it, and yeah, my opinions on each games. When looking at all these games, I've realised I have not played a single one, and I've only seen some of them. So, Spider-Man 2, I've seen the whole story mode. That was really good. I think it was definitely a great story. Alan Wake 2, I've seen gameplay on Alan Wake 1, but not 2. And after seeing that it's about, like stories and writing, I think it winning best narrative I don't know. Like, people are saying that Spider-Man 2 should have won Best Narrative instead of Alan Wake 2. But Alan Wake 2 does seem like a great story game. I think it is definitely based, like, more, it's definitely focuses on more of a story game, unlike Spider-Man 2, which is more focused on, like, side missions as well. So I think it does deserve to have Best Narrative, but Spider-Man 2 is a close contender, I feel like. But then again, I've only seen parts of the story from Alan Wake 1, so again, I'm not 100% sure about that. I'm gonna have to look at that, but I'm gonna have to look into it. But yeah, Baldur's Gate 3. Again, I've said this before. I haven't played it. I've only seen like screenshots, kind of, and it again, it looks good. I mean, I think there are some cutscenes which I think are really detailed, and like also the voice acting, it does seem brilliant apparently. And also, I did hear, I'm not sure if this is like fake TikTok news or not, but I did hear this statement saying that it's from like a TikToker who was like talking about like Game of the Year stuff, and how Spider-Man 2 was just like a sequel. Then Baldur's Gate 3 was, apparently other companies went to it saying that like, do not make this new standard because we cannot keep up with it. But again, that could be like fake news. I'm not 100% sure, but I hope. Super Mario Wonder. Ooh, this is a controversial one. Do I think Super Mario Wonder should be a Game of the Year? No. Although I do think it should be nominated for like best something. I don't think it should be Game of the Year. Maybe like it could have brought in a different different game. Maybe Starfield could have been it instead of Super Mario Wonder. But like, I'm glad it is there, because it actually shows like how good Super Mario games actually are, and like how amazingly built together they have been. Like, just like, I've been looking at replaying the entirety of Super Mario World, or sorry, Super Mario 3D World, because I remember how much fun that was, and of just how much like amazingness that seemed to be. Like, I remember watching people play it on the Wii U and just seeing how amazing I wanted to play that. And like, the thing is, just having a Super Mario game as nominated for Game of the Year, I think it does show its recognition and how good it is. But it's definitely not Game of the Year worthy. Definitely not. And then there's the Resident Evil 4 remake. This one I feel like was a bit of a filler for Game of the Year, because it's a remake. It's not the actual original game. All they really did was like, well, I don't know this for sure, but from what I've seen, all they've done is just buff up the graphics and the action. But again, that's it. And also a bit of comedy from like the players. But that's what I've seen so far. I'm not sure if they actually changed any stories, but it's having the word remake in its title. I don't think so. I think, again, like I said at the beginning, I think it's more of a it's definitely more of a remake. Yeah, or not remake. Oh, remake? Yeah, it's in the title. Anyways, I think it's more of a filler for the Game of the Year nominees, and that's really it. On to Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. People are saying this should have won Game of the Year, and I've seen gameplay of it. I think it is good. I think it's very fun. I think the story I think the story is good, but I feel like compared to the other games like Spider-Man 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Alan Wake 2, it's just a bit. It's not really Game of the Year. I'm not gonna say worthy, because it is definitely Game of the Year worthy, but I don't think it would ever win against something like Elden Ring or The Witcher, for example. Or like, yeah, it's definitely not it is definitely a big game, but big enough to compete with something like Baldur's Gate 3, maybe not. Just maybe not. Moving on to Content Creator of the Year. This was between Iron Mouse, Cypher, PK, Quackity, some other people and some other people. A lot of people are saying Cypher got robbed, and like, other people are questioning who is Iron Mouse. I've looked at... Okay, I looked on Cypher's YouTube channel, and Cypher on his YouTube, I mean, again, this is a while ago, so he could have uploaded recently. But from when I looked at it, when the Game Awards were first announced, I'm pretty sure I saw that he didn't upload for like a year on YouTube. I know he streams a lot. I know he's a big streamer, not really a YouTuber. But the fact that YouTube is such a big content like manifest, is that the right word? Is that, I'm not sure if that's the right word or not. But the fact that YouTube is such a big like streaming kind of thing. I did see his Fortnite stream where he reacted to like the event, like just replaying it, and also like the trailer for the new seasons, and it feels bland. It feels boring. It feels like just any other generic streamer. I know he has obviously rose like be above other streamers like regular ones, but I feel like also. Another question I have to ask to counter Cypher's nomination is, what has Cypher done? Like, I haven't seen... I've only seen him react to things and make comments on things and just, like, give us... just, like... I feel like he hasn't done anything. When Iron Mouse, I've actually seen a bit of Iron Mouse's content. It's not something I watch, definitely not. But... I think it's called VTubers. They've actually embraced that and like used it as a content, like use it as their own kind of like, content. So it's something new that came out this year. I feel like because the thing is, I don't think you'd hear about Iron Mouse last year because I don't think anyone knew about it. But seeing Iron Mouse be like starting to be a growing like YouTube channel this year, it's definitely something that. Like, it's new, and it's definitely... I do feel like Iron Mouse deserves it more than someone like Cypher, because, again, Cypher's been doing this for a while, when Iron Mouse is actually a new one for this year, and also, enhancing, or, like, utilising the whole VTuber stuff, and, like, using it to, like... It's new. It's something new, and it actually works. It works. Like, I've seen, not Cyphers, Iron Mouse's, like, views, 10,000 views each video, plus, and, like, sometimes it goes to, like, 20,000, and sometimes even goes to, like, 1 million, even 1 million, I think, at least. I think there's a few videos. When Cypher, all he does is stream, and I feel like it's not really something that would get me watching him daily. Neither with Iron Mouse. Again, Iron Mouse isn't really my kind of content I like to watch. But it's definitely... I do feel like Iron Mouse deserves it more than Cypher at this point. I don't think Cypher got robbed because he hasn't really done anything new apart from just react to stuff and like give comments. But anyways, that's my like big opinions on the Game Awards. I tried... This is literally everything I like noted down. I think... Oh yeah, before I actually end this... Best sim/strategy game between Cities Skylines 2 and Pikmin 4 and some other games. Pikmin 4, I've seen memes on how it's won more than Spider-Man because Spider-Man won nothing. And also, I haven't actually seen Pikmin 4 gameplay. I have not seen Pikmin 4, but I've seen Cities Skylines. And I do feel like Cities Skylines... I don't know. I mean, I guess I haven't really seen Pikmin 4 enough. I've only seen like the main like title card or title cover to just depict anything on it. So who knows? I'll have to watch some Pikmin 4 gameplay to get my full opinion on it. But other than that, that's my opinions on the Game Awards. Hope you enjoyed today's video. And actually, wait. Oh, actually no. Secret announcement. Actually, or not really secret, but like new announcement. I have gotten a new YouTube channel. It is called The Average Gamer, capital T, capital A, capital G. The Average Gamer, no spaces, and it is where I post solely Xbox clips. Nothing more, nothing less, just solely Xbox clips. And it's called, The Average Gamer, capital T, capital G, capital A. I'll see if I can try and put like an image on it, up on it, for, like my YouTube logo. I'll see if I can put a link in the description. If I cannot, then I will. But hey ho. And that's gonna be it for today's video. So yeah, hope you enjoyed, and bye bye.